Welcome back to another episode of Financial Market Insights for Traders. I'm your host, Sophia, and today we're diving into a topic that every trader, especially those taking part in trading contests, needs to master if they want any chance of long-term success: how to handle stress and emotions in trading contests. Now, if you've ever participated in one of these high-stakes competitions, whether it's a free challenge or a serious prop firm showdown, you already know the psychological pressure is real. These aren't your regular day-to-day trades where you might have more time to analyze, breathe, and let a strategy play out over days or weeks. No, this is intense. There's a clock ticking, there's a leaderboard staring back at you, and often there's prize money or funded accounts on the line. And that's where the mental game begins to separate winners from everyone else. Let's be real. Most traders don't lose in contests because they lack a strategy. They lose because they couldn't keep their mind calm when it mattered most. So today we're going beyond technicals. We're talking about the internal game. And if you stick with me through this episode, you'll walk away with practical tools to stay composed, focused, and sharp, even when the markets get wild and the pressure spikes. Let's start with why trading contests are so uniquely stressful. Unlike regular trading, where you might set your own pace, these competitions are all about performance within a set window. Time becomes both your opponent and your judge. Every tick matters. Every missed opportunity feels amplified. And once the competition heats up, your usual logic can go right out the window. What happens next? FOMO creeps in. You see someone shoot up the leaderboard and suddenly feel this intense urge to catch up, even if it means abandoning your plan and jumping into impulsive trades. Or maybe you string together a few wins and start feeling invincible. So you over-leverage, blow your risk rules out the window, and fall hard when the market turns. Then there's the worst one: revenge trading. You take a loss early on, and instead of accepting it, you chase the market, trying to win it back fast. And before you know it, the contest is over and you're wiped out. Does that sound familiar? If so, you're not alone. Even seasoned pros fall into these traps when emotions take over. Now, let's talk about how to manage this emotional minefield, because it's absolutely possible. First, and I can't emphasize this enough, you need a plan before you place a single trade. That plan should cover your strategy, your risk per trade, your max daily loss, and what you're going to do if you hit a rough patch. Why? Because under pressure, your brain will try to improvise. And that's exactly when the mistakes happen. If you walk into a trading contest without a clear structure, your emotions are going to fill that void, and they're not reliable trading partners. So your plan is your anchor. And don't just plan your trades, plan your emotional responses too. Ask yourself, what will I do if I go down 5% in the first hour? What if I see another trader surge ahead? What if I start getting multiple losses in a row? If you've thought these scenarios through in advance, you'll be less likely to panic when they happen in real time. Next, let's get into mindfulness and mental conditioning, because staying calm in contests isn't about suppressing emotions, it's about acknowledging them without letting them control your next move. Simple breath work before and during trading sessions can do wonders. Try this. Inhale slowly for 4 seconds, hold for 4, exhale for 4, and pause for 4. That's called box breathing. Navy SEALs use it in high-pressure environments, and it works just as well for traders. You can also use visualization. Picture yourself executing your strategy flawlessly, staying calm even after a losing trade, and walking away from a contest with zero regrets, even if you don't win. Why does this matter? Because your brain starts to treat those mental rehearsals like real experience. And when the pressure is on, you'll default to that training. Let's not forget the physical side of trading stress. Your body and brain are connected, and if your body is running on caffeine, sugar, and 5 hours of sleep, your decision making is going to suffer. Exercise helps regulate your nervous system and releases tension, especially if you're staring at charts all day. Sleep is even more critical. I don't care how great your strategy is, if you're sleep deprived, your cognitive function drops. You're slower to react, you're more emotional, and you're more likely to make irrational decisions. That's a fact. So before your next trading contest, think like an athlete. Fuel your body. Get sleep. Move regularly. This isn't just about trading, it's about performance. Let's shift now to something practical, tracking your emotional patterns with a trading journal. Yes, write down your trades, but also write down how you felt during those trades. Were you anxious? Overconfident? Were you rushing? The more you track, the more self awareness you build. Over time, you'll start to see patterns. Maybe you trade worse after your first loss of the day. Or maybe your best trades come after you take a 10-minute break to reset. Use that data. Build your contest strategy around your emotional strengths and compensate for your weaknesses. And finally, I want to leave you with this detachment. Detach from the outcome. I know it sounds counterintuitive when you're trying to win, but the truth is, your job isn't to win every contest. Your job is to follow your process, make high quality decisions, and execute with consistency. Winning will come as a result of doing those things well. But the second you focus only on the prize money or the leaderboard, you start making emotional decisions. You trade to win instead of trading smart. So instead, commit to this mindset: I'm here to trade well. I'm here to improve. If I win, great. But if I don't, I'll walk away better than I started. All right, traders, that wraps up today's episode of Financial Market Insights for Traders. If you're about to jump into a trading competition, take these strategies with you. Breathe. Stick to your plan. Don't let the leaderboard control your mind. You've got this. And if you're looking for a place to test your skills in real trading contests, both free and paid, go check out crystalballmarkets.com. They offer fair challenges, real payouts, and a competitive yet supportive environment to push your skills to the next level. As always, I'm Sophia. Thanks for spending this time with me. If you found value in this episode, subscribe, share it with a fellow trader, and leave us a review. Stay sharp, stay disciplined, and until next time, trade well.